and you're welcome. It's time for our entertainment segment, and I am joined by who else but Ella, the fourth.
Hi, Mazina.
Fourth of her kind, is it? No.
Fourth and only and final.
First and fourth. I don't know why you call yourself the fourth, but what's the logic behind it?
Because I'm the fourth child, not just the fourth child. You know that child that comes after the parents have, said,
shop.
We're done. And then, like 9 years later, one child just surfaces.
You're a surprise baby.
Yeah, surprise baby.
That's nice.
Oh, you put it nicely, but yeah, I don't call myself a surprise baby.
It's good to always have you here for entertainment. So today, we're talking very interesting stuff. Let's start by talking about singer Temilade Okpeni, popularly known as Tems. Now, she's on a roll. Barely, I think 24 hours after she got songwriting credits on Beyonce's soon-to-be-released album, Renaissance, she scored another big one. I'm sure you heard about this. She recently delivered a soundtrack for one of 2022's most anticipated movies, Say the Name, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I mean, hey, big deal. Let's see that trailer for a minute here, and then we'll be back to talk about it and how we feel for Tems on this one. It's a big win. The chills you get just listening and seeing the visuals, which I think is more a tribute to the past Chadwick Boseman. And man, what do you think before I go all out?
No, first of all, I want to believe all the tears shed on that set must have been really real.
No, honestly, I thought so too. I believe so.
And I had a lot of goosebumps on my body.
Even now, after seeing it for the 10th time,
I'm not going to lie, I'm tearing up a little, but nah, I'm not going to do that. It was absolutely beautiful. But let's focus on Tems, yeah?
Yeah, please.
First of all, big congratulations to Tems. And she's been doing a lot lately. And I'd like to come from the aspect where I heard somebody say recently that Tems just came out from nowhere.
Boom.
And just boom. But in my opinion, Tems did not come out from nowhere. You understand? It's consistency. You only saw the glory. You didn't see the hard work. You didn't see the times when, she was suffering, when she was asking people to play her music, when people were saying, oh, your music is not relatable, But she stuck to her onion. She kept doing what she knows how to do best. Didn't divulge on her cause. So, yeah, she did not spring up from nowhere.
What's that one moment you think that made Tems Tems, that made Temilade Tems? That one moment, that one instance. When was it, do you think?
We all know what it was.
Say
it was when she featured on
Wizkid?
Wizkid's Essence.
Boom!
That was the beginning of the whole boom.
Yeah.
But before then, Tems has been an exceptional singer. I've been a fan even before she became popular. Yeah.
I want to even narrow that down to that one time when Wizkid tried to lift her off the stage. Narf. But I think she's a fantastic singer.
Yeah.
I think she's a gem that we're waiting to discover. To see her on this one is a big deal for Nigerian music, for Nigerians generally. Every single Nigerian who is a Wakandan fan actually watching that will have that chill that you spoke about.
Definitely.
Congratulations to Tems. I can't wait to see the movie. We'll talk about it more on Friday when we have our movie gist. So you want to join us then because it's going to be all about Wakanda Forever, people. It's going to be great. All right, now, so are you ready?
For
Season 7 of Big Brother Nigeria.
Definitely.
It started already from Sunday and rather Saturday. Big Brother Nigeria, the reality TV show everybody's been, waiting for, officially launched. And on Saturday, we got to see some of the housemates, 12 of them, 6 male housemates and 6 female contestants, housemates as well. They made their way into the house, marking the start of the new journey. And this one's called Level Up. Now, plenty of concerns as people went on Twitter and Instagram and started asking questions about the constitution, about the structure of the new Big Brother Season 7. First off, the house seems claustrophobic, seemed like a unicorn vomited all over the set. The housemates are Star's versions of old housemates. There's a Tasha in there, there's an Iluzanam, I call him Agege Iluzanam in there. I'm not yet conversant with all the names, but as time goes on, I will be. But what do you think about this new lot?
First of all, they're new, and every time a new season comes up, every time new contestants come up, most of us, if not all of us, are very skeptical. We start to attach, different people to the last season we watch. So it's only natural that you feel that way. But as time goes on, we'll get to understand their personalities better. And
what do you think about the house, though?
What do I think about the house? First of all, when I saw the first house, I was a little bit cringe, like, okay, colors everywhere, what is going on? It's a rainbow situation. But then the other house, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? But that's typical of Big Brother.
Surprise.
Every year, different strategies. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just sitting back, relaxing, and just waiting.
Do you think it's going to be any... Okay, so especially when each season comes up, when there's a new season, you start to see a, what's that word? the old housemates start to kind of like push their agendas and stuff like that. Tasha was on Instagram the other day saying, oh, I think I need to get paid because there are always versions of me in every new Big Brother season. Do you think that she's correct?
First of all,
oh yeah, this is it. So do you think that they owe her anything, and do you think that perhaps maybe they owe her this? Bring her back on.
Why?
I don't know. She was quite the content, wasn't she? Ooh. And she's learned her lessons. She was on the show here the other day and also here for a recording. And she's not the same person we remembered seeing on Big Brother.
Well, first of all, let us understand that Big Brother is entertainment, right? People go there with agendas. People go there with behaviors that's necessarily not theirs, you know, just to give us a show. So I'm not sharing her sentiments that there's always Tasha sitting in, sitting after her. How do you judge that?
Yeah, well, I'd like to first of all congratulate her on being the first Big Brother housemate to be disqualified, but however, make it even bigger than most of the other Big Brother housemates. I met her personally for the first time on the show a couple of weeks ago, and I thought that she is quite a pleasant person.
Never met her, but
she actually is. Good. And I'm not saying this because of the Titans. No, for real, I actually do mean it. I actually do.
Okay.
Now, let's talk colorism and entertainment. Let's talk Keke Palmer. She's not playing the comparison game this time, and she's refused to be a victim of colorism. The actress and TV host, by the way, she was recently compared with Zendaya on Twitter after her starring role in Jordan Peele's new movie. This sparked a conversation about colorism in Hollywood. She, however, responded to all the chatter about her career juxtaposed to Zendaya's and showing pride in her own accolades. This is what she said. She said, "A great example of colorism is to believe I can be compared to anyone. I'm the youngest talk show host, pride, the first black woman to star in her own show on Nickelodeon, and the youngest and first black Cinderella on Broadway. I'm an incomparable talent. Baby, this is Keke Palmer." I used my promo voice there. But what do you think?
First of all, the whole agenda started with somebody on Twitter, you know, posting that, putting Keke Palmer's career alongside Zendaya's career, and the person was saying, or you know, insinuating that colorism is real, that you cannot compare both of their successes, knowing that they came from the same path as child stars and all that. But then let's talk about colorism in Hollywood. It is a thing, but I'm glad that...
Define it, however, in Hollywood.
Okay, let me use, what would I call it? In this part of the world, we call it fine girl, fine boy privilege. It's just ridiculous for somebody to feel that because a person is a little bit lighter than, a black person is a little bit lighter than another black person, you know, you're finer or you make more sense. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how that idea came about. So yeah, Zendaya was, Keke Palmer was smart to beat down that ridiculous argument that, oh, because of Zendaya is fairer than she is, or that's why Zendaya has more celebrations, more achievements than, you know, she.
Well, I don't think so. I think Keke Palmer has made her name even way before Zendaya. As a child star, she was one of the people, even your parents made you see her as a kid because of that movie, Akeelah and the Bee. Fantastic actresses, both of them. I think they have their individual accolades and should be celebrated equally. There's no need for colorism.
No need at all.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Ella, it's always a privilege to have you here on the show. You're always such a breeze to be on air with. I can't wait for you to invite me over on Max FM so I can take over the airwaves.
No, I will not.
So you guys, well, thank you very much for joining us as well. Inside of Entertainment, we'll be back. We've got more Inside of Wake Up Nigeria.